So I've talked about web page and website structure in a previous video. You remember that you've got your home page here, and you've got your sub pages here. You might have sub pages, and you've also got a bunch of images that get put into that website as well. We need to look at how that looks file structure wise. I know this is a bit boring, it's not exciting, but you've got to get your file structure right, otherwise it just doesn't work. So here I've got a folder, and the folder is called My First Website. I'll just show you, I'll open it up for you. Here it is. It's a folder called My First Website. Okay, I'm going to click on it. Now inside that you can see a lot of different things. Let's just open it up a bit bigger. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different HTML documents. You remember you're learning HTML, which is the programming language. I've also got a folder called Images, and inside of that folder I've got a bunch of images. Alright, so that's fairly straightforward so far. I'll just go back there. So that's the basis of my website. Now if I go back to here, you can see index, juggling, running, teaching. So this is going to be my website. Now, I've been talking about a home page a lot. We call that the index. Okay, so from now on, instead of saying home page, we'll say index. Now, if you look back at my folder structure, here's my index HTML file. Now, I'm also going to have sub-pages. These are 3 of my interests. One of the sub-pages is juggling. One of them is running. And one of them is teaching. And you can see I also have a folder inside of my folder that is dedicated just to images. Alright, so that's really all there is here. We just need to get our file structure right. Make a big folder called My Website, or website about whatever. Then you need a home page, which is always called index. Now if you don't call it index, doesn't work. Everyone is going to use the same name for their home page, index. The reason for that is, well, it's got to do with browsers and how they open websites basically, but it needs to know which one it wants to open first, and the one that it always opens is index. So everybody across the world uses index for homepage. And then you create your subpages. You can call them whatever you want, and you need a folder where you'll store your images. We may also eventually, we'll definitely need another file here, which will be our CSS file. We may also need some video files, etc., etc. But for now, that's our basic file structure, and it creates a website that looks like this.